Most of the newspapers around the country carried it on the front page. It turned out everyone was all right. But what a way to start a race. We'll see it in a moment. But first, say hello to racing champion Peter Brock. Here. They tell me that this is the first wreck or first car smash you've had in 15 years.
Yeah, it really is, I suppose, Don. It's, you often can put a scrape down the side of a car. You don't really count those, particularly if you keep on driving. But, yeah, that's the first one, and hopefully it'll be another 15 years before the next one.
There would have been other technical things would have gone wrong with cars that you've driven. I mean, they would have broken down or wheels didn't work and things like that. But, I mean, actually have a smash. This is the first time.
A lot of people have said that I've been a little bit fortunate because a wheel might have fallen off as you're driving into the pits or something like this instead of 150 mile an hour down the main straight. But I guess sooner or later that circumstances are going to be there that you're going to have a crash. Okay, well, let's show everybody what we're talking about. We'll see it in regular motion. You have to watch, as you're looking at your television screen, I'd suggest you look on the left-hand side. There is a red Chevrolet Monza. And it's going to do tricks. Peter's driving it. This is the start. I haven't seen it.
Here it comes. It's on the far left. That's the start. Look at this. Okay, folks, here we go. Well, and they're doing tricks. Oh.
Well.
Well, now you've had a look.
That, eh?
What went through your mind when all of that happened?
Well, I think the simplest word is to say the car escaped. I mean, it just, instead of going down the road as I thought it would, it just turned hard left. In fact, I got into work this morning and my mechanics were in there who weren't working on that car. They were building my Holdens. They said, did you really have to stop and sign that autograph? I mean, why'd you turn hard left in the spectator area? You see, and all sorts of jokes.
How come it swung left like this? Somebody clipped you in the back or something?
Well, I think maybe I got a little tap in the back there, but I felt as if the rear axle broke, or something in the rear axle broke, which meant the rear wheels steered the car instead of the front wheels.
Oh, I see.
Because it honestly just took off and just turned hard left without any warning at all.
You have time. You have time to think in that situation. I mean, the thoughts enter your mind.
Well, as a matter of fact, I thought at the time that the rear axle had broken, and I got back to the start line after the whole car's been dragged out, and I went and saw the officials of the meeting, and I said, would you like my version of what happened? I mean, not that it might do much good, but I'll give it to you. And they said, first of all, would you like to see what the official observer said? And the official observer said that I was hit behind by another car, and I said, well, I better wait and have a look at a television replay, because if you're driving what is virtually a mini Minor with 600 brake horsepower, it's very hard to feel another car hit you, know, because everything's happening so quickly.
Well, let's run it in slow motion now, and we can take a look. Again, there you are, out there on the left. Who was the guy who was straight up in the air with the car?
I think it's the that Falcon we can see second from the right.
Oh, now, there you get clipped. Do you?
Well,
I think you get clipped there. He hits you there,
He's knocked out there,
and it looks like you're going to swing out the other way.
See how quickly it's turned. It's absolutely turned right angles.
And you cop one broadside here. And I don't understand this. Everybody smashes up. You end up behind them, and they're all in front of you. Look at this. Now, how the heck does that other car get way up on top?
I can see one car. Actually, he's gone over the top of my car, has he?
Almost.
Well, he's almost made
another foot, and he would have landed right on top of you.
Another bloke sneaking through the middle there.
He's not doing very well, is he?
No, he's caught up there.
Imagine a guy driving a car saying, excuse me, would you get off, please? Look at this. Well, how come there's no petrol all over the roadway or anything?
Well, as a matter of fact, a lot of the media people have been talking to me about this today from various radio stations, started ringing me up from very early hours this morning. And we do have a lot of safety type things in those cars, and one of the articles we do have is a fuel cell, and also a very strong rigid construction around all those components.
Right.
And for instance, Bob Jones' car's got an automatic fire extinguisher system on it that is sensitive to heat, and it meant there was no fuel spilt. And honestly, one of the things that we always like to think in motor racing that we're doing is we are making better cars for the future.
I was just about to say that to you. A lot of the advances that come in modern cars, a lot of people don't realize, it come from the auto racing industry, where they try these things out.
Yes, well, I would say that if I never had a 6-point harness on and the other on-car protection devices built in, that I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you tonight. I had in fact, I've got a race overseas in a couple of, a week or so.
In that same car, like that?
Not that same car, but a very similar one to that, yeah.
Oh.
And
all right, this is left, and this is right.
thanks, Tom.
That's straight ahead. You're gonna...
Well, I had to go today and buy a new helmet because my helmet was bashed so much on the roll cage that in fact they'd lose the stress of the fibre confusion of it.
Could crack or something.
Oh yeah, they're quite weak after it's happened. And I'd say if I hadn't had that helmet on, I would have... In fact, I've got a bit of a sore neck tonight, but not bad,
Hey,
not after a simple
Hey, look,
fight,
you're sitting here, you're healthy, and you're going to race again in another car.
Yes, no, in about 2 weeks' time, yeah.
Good luck. We'll talk to you then after you come back from that. Thank you. Here you go. That's something. I don't know if I could sit in there and let that stuff without being... I mean, I'd walk away quite... No, I mean, I would walk away really quick.
One of those.
Do you know who Al Jarreau is? Do you know?
No, I don't.